Good morning, and this is Miracles with Mary Ellen. I'm Mary Ellen, and you can always connect with me through AskMaryEllen.com. Do you have someone in your life who tells you wonderful words, yet they never follow through? Or you might be in a business relationship, and your boss says, I have a wonderful opportunity for you, and then he never tells you about the opportunity. Or maybe you have a friend and they say, wow, we should meet for coffee on Tuesday. And then Tuesday comes around and you're waiting for the call and you never hear from them. Well, that's what God told me to speak about with you today. Friday's truth of the day was your words will never speak louder than your actions. A better way to say this is your actions speak more truthfully than your words. Now, our society needs to be reminded of this right now because we hear so many things on the news media, whether it's news, social media, or in relationships, where someone's words do not match their actions or the words don't match reality. We are brought up by adults who tell us one thing and then they do another. And they give us reasons and excuses why they can't do whatever it is they said they were going to do. Well, if you have a reason or an excuse for something, you should never have said the words in the first place. When we hear reasons and excuses, it doesn't help the person who is counting on the actions to meet the words. I go back to my own childhood. I know around my birthday, which is February 22nd, in Atlanta, we always either had the Ringling Brothers Circus or it was the Ice Capades or some ice show. And Mom would always say, oh, we'll get tickets for Ringling Brothers and we'll all go to the circus and we'll celebrate your birthday. I would be so excited. It never failed. It was close to my birthday and my mom we called it at our home, she would pitch a fit or a tirade and just blow up like dynamite. We're not going to that. You can't do that. And my father would step in and he'd take me by himself, which was wonderful. And I'm glad he understood how hurt I was by her words not matching her actions. And I know all of us have been in relationships before where the person we're with, their words say one thing and their actions say another. If someone's words are kind and loving, yet they don't give you the attention, they're on your cell phone all the time, they're talking to everyone else, or let's say you say to them, what I need for me from you is some help. And they'll say, oh, well, just ask me, I'll help you. Yet when you ask for help, they take forever to help you. And then when they do help you, they complain and complain and complain. So it's not worth it. And it also tells you that that relationship is not important to them. It might be important to you, but you should be more important to yourself than to be with that relationship. And also in business, we have so many things, especially on social media, where you may be offered an opportunity, yet you never hear back from them. So you remind them about it, and you might still never hear back from them, or they tell you they never offered it to you in the first place. See, you are not what you say you will do. Truly, a person's actions tell you everything you need to know about them. Many people, especially on social media, have a habit of boasting about an achievement for future success. Now, that might seem strange, and you should visualize and talk about your future success. Yet you don't want to post a great milestone without actually having created that milestone or having made it. A big difference between people who boast about their talent and people who directly prove their talent by their actions. Because the people who prove their talent through their actions, These people leave an indelible mark on our world without much publicity. They don't need the publicity. They know what they're doing is good for our world. And they're not going to boast about it. They're not going to put it all over social media. Yet sometimes they will, and that's fine. I congratulate them. Your achievements are worth noticing. And when you achieve something, keep going forward later because people will come to know about them. When you keep focusing on great sayings, instead concentrate on great actions and results of those actions because that's how you're going to build a reputation and that's how you're going to get noticed. Your main focus should always be on actions and the hard work that you do or of any other person does. In the news, when they tell you something, focus on the actions behind what they're saying to you. Look at the person's words and the person's actions. In a personal relationship, if their actions don't meet their loving words, then you need to rethink that relationship. In a business relationship, if you can't count on their words matching their actions, then that's a done deal as far as a business relationship. We used to not even have contracts. People gave their word and they meant it. They knew they could be followed through. Deals were made on a handshake because a man's word was his bond. Successful people speak less and do more. You got to remember the saying, an empty vessel makes the most noise. Now, this comes from wine carafes. They're made out of pottery. And when they're filled with wine and you tap them, they don't make very much noise. Yet the empty wine pottery jugs, when you tap those, will reverberate inside, making a great noise. Whether you agree or not, the truth is that actions prove to be much stronger than words. And always remember, a person's good words should go along with their good deeds. Actions and good words alone are not enough without the actions. You should always have your actions match your words. And by doing good deeds, by having your actions meet your words, that is how you come to be respected and build a reputation. You become noticed, and little by little, you will get advancements and achievements that you can then boast about that are real. So in your personal relationships, in business, or on social media, make sure your words match your actions. I'm Mary Ellen off of Ask Mary Ellen. You can connect with me through askmaryellen.com. If you have someone in your life whose actions don't meet their words, maybe you want to forward this to them. Anyway, I'll be back on Thursday with Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment. Until then, have an absolutely wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.